Hello, hello, hello. I came across several unbelievable stories that happened this week that I just had to share with my community. Stories about a woman using prison inmate names to milk nearly $500,000 from the unemployment stimulus check program, to the woman with the longest fingernails in the world cutting them and selling them to the highest bidder, to a woman who COVID coughed on another person that's now going to jail. If you like hearing trending news and crazy stories, then you've come to the right place. So give this video a like and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. All right, now at one point last year, over 20 million Americans found themselves in need of unemployment assistance. The number of people trying to get assistance was so great that it created a backlog of people needing money that was nearly 15 weeks long. One such woman from California named Sequoia Edwards was one of these people. She lost her job, and because of the harsh lockdown rules of California, she was forced to apply for unemployment benefits thanks to the stimulus check package program. She learned quickly that she liked getting this kind of money mailed to her while sitting at home. She told her cousin about the fact that she was getting checks in the mailbox, and they came up with a little bit of a scheme. Now, this cousin mentioned that people in prison also are unemployed, and that she might consider using their names to get even more money out of the government. So Sequoia applied for 27 different people's unemployment. Now, gratefully, the system caught most of these names, but it didn't catch all of the names. By the time the authorities realized that they were sending multiple checks every single week to the same California address, Sequoia had racked up $455,000 in unemployment money. Now, upon her arrest, they found several EDD debit cards with various people's names and $45,000 in cash as her emergency fund. So at least she was preparing for the next emergency, right? Well, Sequoia lived well, really well, for many, many months, while other people were wondering, how am I going to put food on the table? She now won't have to worry about where her next meal will come from, as she'll be getting 3 square meals a day in prison on taxpayer dollars. Oh my gosh, pretty crazy, right? Let me know what you think. Was she desperate, or was she greedy, or was it both? Also, how many people do you think she took financial assistance from with that $455,000? I have to imagine there were other Americans that would have benefited from that money. Well, my only hope now is that she enjoys wearing brown or orange jumpsuits. All right, now Ripley's Believe It or Not has been fighting for the right to buy 24 feet of human fingernails. Ayanna Williams of Texas was made famous by having the longest fingernails in the world. In fact, she holds the Guinness Book of World Records for longest fingernails. Well, just this last week, she decided enough is enough. These things are cumbersome and getting in the way of life. Collectively, her 10 fingernails were 24 feet long. To give herself a manicure would take 2 bottles of nail polish and over 20 hours of her life to paint those all the way down, right? After growing her nails out for over 30 years, Williams decided it was time to have them shorter. Williams said she will have them short for a while, but will most likely grow them out to a comfortable length of 6 inches so that she can still cook and clean and live a normal life. Now, be honest. Would you want to live with 24 feet of fingernails hanging from your body? Let me know in the comments. All right, now last year, a woman in Florida was made famous by refusing to wear a mask at the height of the COVID crisis. Now, this was before we knew very much about COVID. And she decided to cough in the face of a woman with cancer. All right, now this incident took place at a Pier 1 store. After having it out with words, the woman walked up to the other woman and began coughing in her face, saying, "Get out of my face, leave me alone, it's my life," right? Now, gratefully, neither of these women ended up with COVID, but just a few days ago, the coughing woman got her day in court. She'll be sentenced to 30 days in jail, a $500 fine, tons of public embarrassment, and she had to reimburse the other woman's COVID test expense. Oh, you guys, you humans can be so amazing, but when they feel backed into a corner, under a lot of pressure, or they're dealing with the lockdown cabin fever, they do dumb stuff sometimes. Well, let's end this with a positive story. An adorable little 7-year-old girl from Arkansas felt tricked by the fact that little girls' pants and shorts from Old Navy have fake pockets, right? They say you can't fool kids. Well, she wasn't fooled. She decided to write a letter to Old Navy telling them that she didn't like feeling tricked by fake pockets, and that she would like pockets to keep her hands warm and to hold her stuff. Shockingly, about a month later, Cameron Gardner, no relation to Stephen Gardner, got a package from Old Navy. It had 2 pairs of girl pants with pockets sewn in. The note said, "Please accept these pants with pockets," and thanked Cameron for all the great feedback. Old Navy let her know that because of her letter and the feedback, that they would be creating a new children's clothing line that would indeed have pockets. So you never know what your kind feedback might do as far as getting your way, okay? Pretty crazy stuff, right? Now, did you see these trending stories, or were they new to you? Let me know in the comments. Also, what's your reaction to some of these stories? Which story shocked you the most? Was it the woman who milked $455,000 from the stimulus check unemployment program using prisoners' names? Or was it the 24 feet of human fingernails? Let me know in the comments. Now, if you like hearing crazy stories and learning about money and investing, or being kept up with what's going on in Washington, D.C. or the news, then give this video a like and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And I'd love it if you would share this video with someone who might enjoy hearing some great stories. Well, as I let you go, I just wish to remind you that you are amazing. I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.